This episode, we got a little bit of the sports world. Julian, I know you want to dive into this.
Yeah,
Get to it, my guy.
A little bit of sports, a little bit of reaction videos, right, Joe?
Yeah, we got a couple reaction videos.
Well, so yesterday, if you were watching, you know that the Baltimore Ravens beat the Cleveland Browns. They whooped them. I think it was like 35-10. And Lamar Jackson went crazy, went nuts, and passed Michael Vick and became the first quarterback to successfully in a season 4,000 passing yards with 800 rushing yards. That to me is just insane. Somebody of his caliber, and they're pushing to see him become the third MVP. Get a third MVP. You know, and so I think Lamar Jackson is going to do great. You know, the Baltimore Ravens finished in the third seed this year.
So he just broke a record, you're saying?
He broke.
How long was the other record standing?
I believe almost 20 years. In the 90s, Michael Vick. He passed Michael Vick, and Michael Vick, as everybody knows, was the best rushing quarterback before Lamar Jackson.
Oh wait, so 20-year record broken? That's huge.
Yeah,
that's big.
Well, we got Derrick Henry, who he broke the record for the most rushing touchdowns in a season, which is huge. Derrick Henry's a beast.
Yeah, I got it pulled up. So I'm not too versed on the football world, right? So my first question is, how hard is that to like how hard is that accomplishment? Because I don't really know.
If it's a 20-year standing record and it just got broken, that's pretty. So that's a pretty significant.
How hard is it? And then how long did it take the first person to complete that? And how long did it take Lamar to do it?
So I'm not sure how long it took Michael Vick Michael Vick set the record, right? So he just set it. So he obviously surpassed somebody else's previous record, but Michael Vick held it down. Michael Vick's in your favorite rapper songs. Michael Vick's that guy that's won trophies and everything, right? So this put it like this, it's like if you're gonna pass, you know, Jordan's championships or scoring championships, it's one of those type of level statures.
Like Curry just did.
Curry. What did Curry pass?
I'm pretty sure I saw like an article where Curry passed Michael Jordan's record. I think for like.
That was LeBron. That was LeBron James. LeBron James last week passed Michael Jordan for the most number of 30-point games.
I'm pretty sure I read something about Steph Curry too passing like something.
But to answer your question, Joe, it says right here. So how long did it take? I think this is like a season's record.
Yeah, it's a season's record.
Oh, so in one season, 4,000 passes and 800.
4,000 passing yards. That means he threw the ball, and from where he threw it, it was caught. And that distance from him to thing is caught 4,000 yards worth, which is huge.
Yeah, no.
And the season hasn't ended, so it could go a lot more than that, and he could set a whole other.
Well, the season ended for them last night. Yeah, that was the last game, and now they're heading into playoffs. That's why I was saying.
So does that count part of season, or is that?
No, playoffs is a whole different stat line.
Oh no, wait! So you're telling me this guy broke the record on his last game?
Regular season, yep.
Wow, so that makes sense. 20-year record, you would probably break it in the last game.
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. You got to get to that point. All 13 games before that, you got to hammer down, foot on the gas. You know.
Right.
You got to pass that ball, run that ball.
That's crazy. All right.
Yeah.
So let's dive into the reactions.
Or you guys want to go to the reactions?
Let's do some reactions.
All right,
I haven't watched any of these, so
it better be something
good, Joe.
Get a little loose, guys.
Yo, Migs, did you watch any of these or?
I don't know. I think I watched some, but I don't know if you put more.
I didn't watch any, so
no.
If I'm not laughing. That means they're not good, JoJo.
I think you guys are gonna die.
We're gonna have to cut the entire part of the video, okay, Joe? It's not funny.
You guys know Theo Vaughn, right?
Yeah.
Who is he? Tell me.
Bro, he is the funniest comedian like out there. Like he's just so straight up raw. Like he says
that's what makes him funny.
And
how do you not know Theo Vaughn?
The way he thinks is so like you just gotta see this.
Dude, did you ever let a gay guy flirt with you a little just to keep your spirits up a little?
Keep my spirits up a little?
Or just like say you're sitting somewhere, you're talking to a guy and it's a gay guy. Did you ever, not act real straight or something because you were, you know what I'm saying though, to try to just have a decent day or whatever? what I'm talking about? Though? Like it'll cure Down syndrome, bro. I beat it.
How you beat it?
Well, there's a lot of rumors in my town that I beat Down syndrome.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's inspiring, man.
Well, that's how I felt when I heard them, because I didn't start them. Do you have any children?
No, no children. Do you have any
have a child?
children?
I don't have any.
You know
Want
about it? That
children?
you-
Well, I would like to have me. I would like to hatch a little bat sometime. I'm looking for a wife at some point.
Hopefully find one.
Oh, damn.
How old are you?
That sounded like, look, never mind. We're good.
All
What's
right.
next?
No, it's all love. I meant that with all love.
Yeah,
Did
wow.
not
Well,
sound
then
like
we
that.
should listen back to it because it sounded hella different.
That's funny. Yo,
Yeah.
Theo Von has an interview with Donald Trump that I suggest you should watch, bro. It's a good
Oh, I've seen it. It's hilarious. Like it gets crazy when they start like diving into like addictions and all that stuff. But
because it gets real, right?
it gets
'Cause he's
real,
not
yeah.
Political,
yeah, it gets
so
real.
It's a good thing.
I think it was like one of the most entertaining and watch interviews Donald Trump has had, because like it's funny but it gets real, and people just fuck with, like, people really fuck with that atmosphere where it's like loose is funny but it can get real, like it's just like a regular conversation, right? And with the president, with like the future president of the US, like that's.
And that's what makes Trump so attractive, is the fact that he's willing to sit down with all these people and have a conversation where people can just relate to.
Yeah.
I would rather have a guy who in front of me leading, telling me the truth of how things are and showing exactly who he is, rather than a puppet, a guy just behind the scenes leading off of a teleprompter, like Biden, like Kamala. It's funny that all these tweets of Kamala coming out saying this and that, but then when she comes into a microphone, can't put two words together.
Or she has to read off the
I
fucking
hate that.
screen. The
Right.
teleprompter, yeah.
That's dangerous. That to me, I don't want that. Who knows who's writing these things? Who's telling these, like, well, who's been making these decisions for the states for the past, ever since Biden was said that he would, like, let Kamala step in. Who's been taking charge? I think this whole situation with Biden really exposed what's really going on in the American politics on the left side.
Yeah.
Who's making the decisions? I want to know who's making the decisions on our lives, because we can argue the fact, we're Canadian, this doesn't affect. No, everything the US does affects the whole world, especially the West, especially a country like Canada who's right beside us. Now, this just kind of ticked me off a little bit, but anyways, let's continue.
All right, so this video is hilarious, right? It's this lady and her husband. They're both comedians, super well-known comedians, and she's just talking about how he used to treat, like, the nicknames he used to call her when they were just going out, when they first started dating, compared to 27 years, or I think it's like 10 or something years, and then what he calls her now. So let me know if you guys can relate to this.
Nicknames for me are just terrible. It's like floppers, slobbers. It's Triple D's wife, pigs. It's come here, hook. You're always demeaning me, and I'm like, in the beginning of the relationship, you used to call me like boo boo chicken pot or sweetheart or just anything nice. And 15 years deep, and it's all insult.
And you think most normal women, if I was like, hey, come here.
Come here. You know what you say to me?
What?
Come here, you big-titted animal. All your nicknames for me are just terrible.
So what do you guys think? You think you're gonna be like that after 10 years?
I don't know. I gotta get a girlfriend first, my guy.
I could definitely see my relationship going towards that. So,
Bro, that's hilarious.
that
Like,
direction.
if my future wife can't handle that, bro, then I'm sorry. It's like
It's nice to see the comfortability, right? Even though it's like some girls would see that, think it's like insulting or complain, but you could tell that they're comfortable with each other, and it's about balance, right? At the end of the day.
Well, she's still with them, so that'll answer a lot of questions.
yeah.
15 years.
Well, she's also a comedian, so I guess she leans on that side of like comedy as like a relief and like something positive. This next video, it's funny, but it relates to those type of girls who don't get that part of like what comedy is about, or like just being like easy.
Look, everybody to answer that question, everybody's relationship is different, right? So everybody kind of matches with their personality and who they are and the values they believe in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you can go to a whole different relationship and it could be a total opposite of that, right?
100%.
But you mix in the wrong person and you're not, all of a sudden you're not a match anymore, right? So
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of dating.
find who accepts you.
That's the whole point of
Oh,
dating.
buddy.
So you can discover who you think could be the potential one, but you get that trial period where you're like, am I gonna pay the subscription or am I only on trial for now? You know?
Yeah.
Yo, this next clip, bro, is hilarious as fuck because of how true it can be sometimes.
Oh,
When you sent it, I showed my girl like right after we had a little disagreement, and bro, it just lightened up
The
everything.
whole
because,
thing.
it lined up the mood. Yeah, it's
pretty much
good.
the same fucking shit, man. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
But
Did someone leave? Well, I think Julian left. No.
he cut out.
His connection.
Okay. Should I wait for him or just play it?
We could wait a couple minutes
Wait.
if you want.
Yeah, let's wait for him. I'll
Play it. We're wrapping up anyways.
Fuck it.
God, I'm so irritated. I am so irritated right now.
Why are you irritated?
Can you, like, let me get it out and not cut me off, please? Like, really? Can you just let me talk
I'm
and
not
I will
cutting
tell you?
you off. I'm just asking why you're irritated. You said you paused after you said you was irritated. So I asked why you was.
I never paused. I never paused. And now I see that you're getting mad, so I don't even want to talk to you.
I'm
Because,
not-
like, I'm not going to deal with that.
I'm not mad.
Well, I feel that you're mad, and this is why I can't talk to you.
You can talk to me.
No, I clearly can't.
I was just asking why you were irritated. I didn't.
You were asking, and then you cut me off when I was trying to tell you. But
I
now
never
don't wanna
cut
tell
you off.
You did cut me off, and I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I never cut you off though.
You did cut me off, and I was trying to tell you, but now I see that you're gonna get mad and cut me off, so I can't tell you anything now. It's fine.
All I asked was why you was irritated. I was trying to be supportive. I was trying to.
Well, now it is what it is.
Yo, like that.
Are you gonna
Wait,
say
wait,
something?
Bro, that is too funny. That is hilarious. Personally, for me, that's a nightmare because I would never want
So
to.
hold on, is the video still playing, bro? I'm trying to listen to what is like.
Yeah, it wasn't over if you cut it halfway.
No, it was done. It was done.
Nah, it wasn't.
It's
Was-
still
oh,
going.
shit, okay.
There was a pause. But I
Oh
don't know if
my
you can
god, I'm
rewind.
so irritated. I am so irritated right now.
Why are you
Yeah, bro. I was trying to listen, guy.
irritated?
I thought it was done after that part. My bad, boys. But we get the point of it.
Yeah.
We got one more. We got one more, and this
One more? Okay,
yeah,
let's run it. Let's run it.
Julian
This
needs
one
to move
is-
stuff all of a sudden.
This one is hilarious, and Miggy,
sorry,
Miggy can relate to this one. Miggy can relate
Oh,
to this
what
one.
the heck? Don't introduce it like that.
Yeah, I should have put. Okay, you can give context on it. You can give
What the
context
heck
on
is
it.
this? Damn.
Por favor, sí, son 8 segundos constantes, Sopi, colabora.
Bueno.
No, no se puede hacer posiblemente. No, Sopi. Sopla.
Yeah.
Sopla solamente.
The cop
Alright.
likes it though.
She's trying to give ideas to the cops. Oh.
Three questions. Was she drunk and horny? Was she drunk and just trying to get out of a ticket?
Yeah.
Was the guy bricked? What do we think? I think she was drunk and horny because I don't know if she was trying to get out of the ticket. Maybe that was like.
I don't think she was horny. I think she was just trying to get out of a ticket by putting ideas into his head. Predictive programming right there.
Yeah, like predictive program.
If that was you, would you be bricked? And would you let her off with a warning? I would.
I don't know. You have to do a lot
This
more
guy?
than fucking blow on the fucking device. That's for sure.
All I know is I got a personal story. Basically, my girl's aunt was in that situation, and she didn't even drink, but she drank a bunch of coffee and stuff, so she was hyped up, and she's a bad driver. So when she got pulled over, she was like super sketched out. This is one of the first times she's got pulled over. She wasn't even thinking of alcohol, and then the cop gave her the breathalyzer thing. So her just being worried and just getting out of the ticket, she started sucking on the thing. right?
No.
And it took the cop like 5-6 times for the cop to be like you gotta blow, and she was just so scared and worried that she didn't until finally she blew, and then there was nothing there, and the cop was like super confused why this took like an extra 10-15 minutes, and it was all good. But yeah, it could go either way.
Nah.
Oh, so you're just letting people know that you weren't the one. The personal story comes from somebody that you know, and it wasn't you.
Yeah. Personal story has nothing to do with me. All right, I just making that clear.
Yo, that was too good.